القرآن الكريم. I would like to ask, what is the first dua Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala commands us to do in the Quran? When we read the Quran, what is the first dua we ever do? You know, how many surahs do we have in the Quran? You can help. 114. And the first one is Suratul Fatiha. MashaAllah. What is the first dua we do in Surah? The first dua.
Bismillah.
The first dua. Bismillah is for Allah. Alhamdulillah is for Allah. Rabbil Alamin is for Allah. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim is for Allah. Malik Yawmiddin is for Allah. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in is between us and Allah. And Allah says, Wali abdi ma sa'al. And for my servant, whatever he asks. What do we ask? Ihdina as-sirata al-mustaqim. Hidayah. The first thing we ask is Hidayah. And in the second surah, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, Jazakallah khair, tells us that Hidayah is found only in the Quran. Hudan lil muttaqin. So this Quran is the Hidayah you guys were looking for, were seeking in Surah Al-Fatiha. So whoever wants to have guidance, let them see the Quran, let them find the Quran. Because Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, after He commanded us in Surah Al-Baqarah, what is the first command in Surah Al-Baqarah? Ya ayyuhan nas, u'budu rabbakum. Ya ayyuhan nas, u'budu rabbakum. O people, serve Allah or worship Allah. الذي خلقكم والذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. So how can we worship Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala if we are not guided by Allah, if we do not know what Allah Ta'ala wants? Before that, He tells us that what I want is what you guys are looking for. That is the path to me. And how do you find the path to me? You find it in the Quran. So the first command is Ya ayyuhan nas u'budu rabbakum. Then comes the first qissa. And we will find that Hidayah also in the first qissa. What is the first qissa? In the Quran, the first qissa, the first story in Surah Al-Baqarah. وَإِذْ قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً. That's the first qissa. When Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala announced His plan to the angels that I want to make on earth a Khalifa. So this is our doctrine, this is our system of belief. Unlike the other systems of belief who think that we were created to live in Jannah, no, we were created to come to earth. Jannah was just a training camp for us to know where we are supposed to go back if we do what we are supposed to do. Allah didn't say, Inni ja'ilun fil jannati khalifa. He said, Inni ja'ilun fil ardi khalifa. And the angels, when they saw Adam and the components of the humankind, they asked, أَتَجْعَلُ فِيهَا مَنْ يُفْسِدُ فِيهَا وَيَسْفِكُ الدِّمَاء. Because they saw two things, two elements in Adam. That was what? Al-ghadabu wa-shahwatu. They saw anger and desire. And anybody who has anger and do not control their anger, they will what? Shed blood. أَتَجْعَلُ فِيهَا مَنْ يُفْسِدُ فِيهَا وَيَسْفِكُ الدِّمَاء. They saw shahwa. And anybody who has shahwa in them, who has desire and do not control the desire, they will what? They will corrupt. They will cause fasad in earth. They will follow their desires. Because these are the things they saw. But Allah said, Inni a'lam ma la ta'lamun. I do know that which you do not know. You have no way to perceive, to see. That was the aql. Allah Ta'ala made in us a aql. Aql in Arabic means the break. What, holds one. Aql, yaqiluk. Allah Ta'ala sometimes calls it hijr. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim wal-Fajr wal-Layli idha yasr. هل في ذلك قسم لذي حجر أي لذي عقل يحجره أو يحجره عما لا ينبغي. هل في ذلك قسم لذي حجر والفجر وليال عشر والشفع والوتر والليل إذا يسر هل في ذلك قسم لذي حجر. So aql is the hijr because they did not see the aql. But Allah Ta'ala, because of this aql, we are all mukallafun. العقل مناط التكليف وكل تكليف بشرط العقل. Without aql, we are not mukallaf, right? So Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala told the angels, I do know that which you do not know. Then he told Adam the asma. My Shaykh Tijani said, wal musammayat. The asma are the names of the things, right? But the musammayat are the very content of the things, the very the dhawat al asma. So Adam knew those things, and Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala put these angels into a test. You said, you claimed to know. Now I want you to teach me, to tell me the names of these things. أنبئوني بأسماء هؤلاء إن كنتم صادقين. قالوا سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. Because Adam was the teacher, now you need to respect your teacher. That's why the scholar, the poet say, قم للمعلم. Stand up for your teacher. وبجله تبجيلا. And you know, كاد المعلم أن يكون رسولا. Because the Holy Prophet إنما وعدت معلما, I was sent as a teacher. So Adam told them, because of that Allah Ta'ala told them to make sujood. وإذ قال ربك للملائكة اسجدوا لآدم سجود تحية وتبجيل واحترام لا سجود عبادة. They all did but one. But what I want to go is the guidance again. And Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala rewarded Adam with a training camp of Jannah, and the angels with the raising of the rank. But the one who disobeyed was Iblis, because he was arrogant. He thought he was better than Adam. أَنَا خَيْرٌ مِّنْهُ خَلَقْتَنِي مِنْ نَارٍ وَخَلَقْتَهُ مِنْ طِينٍ. That's why the scholars say the sunnah of Iblis is, I'm better than you. Whenever you think you are better than the other, that means you are following the way of Iblis, alayhi la'natullah. The Holy Prophet ﷺ said, Allah commanded me to be humble, so that none of you will show arrogance. Because you can do any sin between you and Allah, except for arrogance. For arrogance, you don't have to disobey Allah only. You have to humiliate someone else and disobey Allah at the same time. You know, somebody can lie. It's between them and Allah. They can do different things between them and Allah. But arrogance, you have to put someone down first and disobey Allah. That's why it's the biggest sin. ما لك ألا تتكبر فيها سأصرف عن آياتي الذين يتكبرون بالأرض بغير الحق. Allah says, those who have arrogance in their hearts, my ayat have no way to reach their hearts. The Holy Prophet ﷺ says, لا يدخل الجنة من كان في قلبه مثقال حبة من كبر. That's how arrogance is dangerous. Iblis was taken out of Jannah, or out of the hadr of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. Yet he had for somehow access to Jannah to make Adam slip. Allah called it slip. Our Christian and Jewish brothers, they call it the original sin. But Allah calls it the slip. It was a slip. It was not an original sin. And Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala forgave them. He did not need to kill his son. And he does not have son. قُلْ إِنْ كَانَ لِلرَّحْمَنِ وَلَدٌ فَأَنَا أَوَّلُ الْعَابِدِينَ. If Allah had a son, I would have known. Because I, Muhammad, I am the first servant of Allah. He is the first created Ruh, alayhi salatu wasalam. That's why the poet say, لَقَدْ كَانَ مَخْلُوقًا لِرَبٍّ مُوَحَّدٍ وَكُلُّ بَرَايَاهُ لِيَاسِينَ عَبْدِهِ. He was created before anything. In this ayah, Allah says, فَأَنَا أَوَّلُ الْعَابِدِينَ. But Iblis maybe used Wi-Fi or Bluetooth to get access, to make them slip. How? Because Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala told them, you have access, you can enjoy the Jannah. You can do anything you want, except for one thing, this shajara. And when we read this, we're not reading a story. We're reading something that has to do with now. Everything that happened with Adam and Hawa is happening today with us. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala made every single drink we see in the world lawful, but one, that is alcohol. And every single food we see that does not harm. All the animals, but what? The khinzir. But some people, they do, try to touch that thing. If you are told that you can have access to everything in this house, but this bottle, don't touch it. All your mind now is directed to that bottle. Why? Because someone told you not to do so, not to touch it. And we are all Adams, we are all Hawas. That's why Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala taught us this first story in the Quran. And when He said to Adam, go to earth, ihbitu, go, all of you. And then what did He say? فَإِمَّا يَأْتِيَنَّكُم مِّنِّي هُدًى. That guidance. If my guidance come to you. فَمَنْ تَبِعَ هُدَايَ. Whoever follow my guidance, فَلَا خَوْفٌ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا هُمْ يَحْزَنُونَ. They will have no fear in this dunya, nor will they be sad on the day of judgment. May Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala grant us the guidance of the Quran. هذا وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم.